Let's go check out. I just love seeing what these signs say. I mean, people really go to a lot of trouble to get these in and make them. All right, so we have America. We can't all run and hide. Self-defense is a Second Amendment right.
Eliminate guns except for slave owners.
Democrats hate our founders. Liberty is not a loophole. So we seem to have some perhaps more conservative folks in the midst. Am I sensing that correctly? I'm Kristen Fisher with Fox News. We're live on Facebook. You mind if I ask you guys a few questions? Sure. So what brought you out here today? Why'd you want to be right here outside the DNC?
We want to be where the action's at. We want to present another view. Fair and balanced, right?
Yep. No, I was just at the RNC in Cleveland, and I have to say the protests here feel a little bit more colorful. Animated, yes, than than what we're seeing. I'm sorry, they're more animated and colorful here than they were in Cleveland. What do you make of all this? I mean, we've got Bernie Sanders puppets. It's pretty wild.
It's very wild, and to be honest with you, it's a little troubling. I mean, these are millennials, the future of our country, and it makes me a little worried. So.
You guys are some of the. Do you mind me asking? I mean, who you guys plan to be voting for?
Trump. ABC. Anybody but Clinton.
I haven't seen any other Trump supporters out here, or really any other conservatives for that matter. I'm sure they're out here somewhere in the crowd, but you guys are the first ones that I've come across. Have you run into any trouble from the more liberal protesters?
No. A few four-letter words, but nothing else.
All right,
we get the finger every once in a while, but otherwise people are pretty polite. We're from Maryland, and we've driven hours up here, and we have to go back hours to go back to be here to put this message out that this is just not a one-way street for these ideas. There's two sides to everything, and we've decided to get coming here against fairly overwhelming odds to give this message. We're really happy to be here.
So is there any effort to try to sway some of the Sanders supporters that you see out here and bring them on your side as opposed to getting them to vote for Hillary Clinton?
Some of them are actually have some of the same views we do.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm meaning. Is there any? Are you trying to coerce them?
There's some common ground, and some of them are just lefty loonies and are not going to be convinced no matter what. But there's some of them, we actually have some common ground with us, and they give us a thumbs up and take their pictures with us. So it's all good.
All right. What's your name, sir?
Paul Brockman.
Paul Brockman, thank you so much. I want to chat with your friend over here. You mind if I ask you a few questions? So you seem very focused on the Second Amendment, right? Just tell me a little bit about why you wanted to drive all the way out here and stand in the heat, 100 plus degrees, outside the convention with all these Sanders supporters. Why was it worth it to you to do all this?
Because there are millions and millions of law-abiding gun owners in the United States, and they're no threat to anyone. They own and use firearms, and they don't commit crimes with them, and the laws that the Democrats are passing against gun ownership primarily affect lawful gun owners who are not committing crimes. We're here to represent all the lawful gun owners who never would harm another citizen for any reason except for the defense of their life and the life of their family.
Yeah. What do you do in Maryland?
I'm a contractor.
You're a contractor. All right. What's your big takeaway from being out here?
It's a fascinating experience. It looks like 1968 Democratic Convention all over again.
Right? I wasn't alive back then, but from all the the videos I've watched and the accounts that I've read, there is certainly a feeling of and I don't mean in terms of the violence. I mean just in terms of the spirit of the 60s.
Well, it's very similar. The parallel is almost exact. We're in a city run by a repressive Democratic government, and the Democrats are split, and they've come to the convention to protest. That's exactly what happened in 1968.
Yeah.
The difference was that it turned violent in 1968, and if things keep going, it gets much hotter. It might turn violent here. Who knows?
Oh, well, let's hope not, right? Let's hope not. Thank you so much for chatting with me. I really appreciate it. And keep cool out here, okay?
Who are you with?
I'm with Fox News. Kristen Fisher with Fox News.
Thank you. Do you have your card with you?
We're live right now. All right. Hold on. You guys see the backpack has really come in handy. I can't stress it enough. It's really the way to go. I've given up my cute purse. You want one too? Here you go. Here you go. Do you guys ever have any story ideas? Send them my way, okay?
You got it.
Y'all have a good one. Let's go. Yeah. You too. Thanks so much. Have a good one. Let's see what happens when we try to cut the porta potty line. You guys mind if I just cut in front real quick? I'm kidding. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that to y'all.
You're gonna film right in front of the toilet?
I wouldn't cut. Well, seriously though, what would I have to pay you guys to hop in front of the line?
Hop in front of the line?